G'day everyone. If you want to listen to one bloke's opinion about the 2025 Hungarian Grand Prix, you found the right place. Got a lot to talk about. Pull up a pew, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. You wouldn't fucking read about it. So for the 14th round of the 25 season, we have returned to Hungary and to the Hungaroring outside Budapest. Some people describe it as Monaco without the walls. It's a short, tight circuit. And if the onboard footage, it looks like it's about as wide as his desk when the drivers are competing. So the highlights for me were, of course, Carlos Sainz is again come out of his garage into the pit lane. He's got his front left tyre across the white line, which means he's now technically in the fast lane. But no driver would let him in, wouldn't let him cut in, and I can't see why they can't be ethically bound to say, yep, sorry, out of courtesy, we're going to let you cut in because you're in the pit lane. It's not going to make any difference at the end of the day to your position. I mean, sure, there's traffic when you come out of the pit lane. You want to get the best time you can because you're in quali, but I think it's just a stupid decision to let everyone pass and you're just sitting there because you can't get your car in front and block the pit lane. Anyway. So Lewis Hamilton has had the weekend to forget, and obviously with his shithouse qualifying performance, he made a public statement that he needs to be replaced as a driver. And it's anyone's guess as to if he'll see the season out or he will come back for 26 to see what Maranello can deliver for the next generation of cars with the next set of regs and rules for those cars. But if he was to go, the question is who are they going to replace him with? They're going to get Guan Yu Zhou in or somebody else that is under the Ferrari banner. It'd be interesting to see if Lewis does, but he's obviously reneged on that statement and has stated he just needs to do a factory reset on himself. So there was some, obviously racing between Lewis Hamilton and Max, who both had a weekend to forget, especially Max finishing way back in the points. There's some tight racing, obviously, because of the layout of the circuit, and the funny thing for me was I thought it was a racing incident, but obviously I got shut down, was the clerk's move on George Russell because he turned the steering wheel about 6,000 times trying to get round George in that right-hander and paid the penalty, obviously with a 5-second time penalty, which didn't help Ferrari's overall cause after the pole position that he'd got to bring back some hope for the Maranello squad. Obviously Norris and Piastri, they had their ding-dong, of course, and the tensions between them are obviously continuing to grow as they're both fighting for the championship. Obviously, McLaren are going to walk away with the Constructors' Championship. But for Norris and Piastri, it's getting tighter and tighter, and Piastri is, of course, becoming much more animated as he goes out through the season. Especially when he gets second, he just goes into shutdown mode. But we'll see what he does. He's obviously still leading the Drivers' Championship, and we'll see if he can pull it off over the next 10 races to claim the title. Now, if you said to me last week, DURKO, look into your crystal ball and tell me how Aston Martin are going to go, I wouldn't have told you they were going to get into Q3 and come home with a bag of points that they did at the end of the race. Now, Aston Martin are trying to work out how they got the car to work as they did because they can't work it out. Usually they're trying to work out why the car doesn't work, and then when it does, they're still confused. But for them to have a great result is obviously a boost for the Aston Martin squad. And I'm starting to wonder whether Adrian Newey's had some small part to play in influencing the current rig and the current setup that they've got. So it'll be interesting to see what he can deliver for 26 with a whole new beast all of his own. So I'll be back in a couple of weeks for the Dutch Grand Prix from Zandvoort, and I look forward to your company then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.